I'll be streaming at Utica University. But I heard some other channels are live streaming at a different time zone, basically. So there's a cafeteria and a dorm where they had to sleep in, and it's basically going to be fun. But this is my final moments of this place before I go to Utica, and the school bus will never ever take me there because it's a 4 to 5 hour drive away, and I cannot have forgetting something rather than just using the coach bus, or maybe using these big luggages for the coach bus to fit in. That way, it doesn't collide many other bags as well. So it should be fun. I actually need to bring my charger and everything to that place in order for everybody to arrive for this fun event, and it may last for about 2 days. That's it. So I have not streamed for 3 days because I was taking a break. It was like actually a little bit of a break as usual, and sometimes I may just want to keep streaming, although there might not be an opportunity to live stream anywhere. So unfortunately, I had to do this as quickly as possible before I had to leave, and yeah, I may have to give you all an update later on based on the confirmation of how I stream and what I plan to do. If there's any, you know, recommendations that were supposed to happen, but sadly things has gone changed for a while, and I don't know why it should never be happening like this. Especially whenever I stream on something, it doesn't mean that we should be all in a different matter. And sometimes whenever it's hot out, I can just change clothes somewhere. Good to see you to all the non-moderators and moderators here. Welcome. How's the war on pineapple pizza going? Okay, are you talking about Italy? First off, pineapple do not belong on pizza. And sometimes the Italians can get mad for it, and they might have to come to your house and start finding you about putting the wrong items into that one whole tray of pizza, and which is not a which is typically not a traditional pizza, but it's considered Hawaiian. Like if you travel to this place called Hawaii and you see this kind of pizza, then you would definitely know that it tastes better. Like, but I don't know if it's consists allowing to do that, especially when people might say, "Oh, who put pineapple on pizza?" And they would say, "Well, I guess it's not me," even though it's not even other people that try to disobey the Italians. And I don't know what to expect, but hopefully they should learn their lesson. Yeah, exactly. Don't eat pineapple pizza, otherwise it may just gone taste bad. Because and you might know how much pineapple they actually put in. Maybe like about 10 or even 20 pineapples into that one slice of pizza, which is insane. Like I heard most YouTubers actually put fruits onto their pizza and it tastes horrible. So what we do is we had to take out the pineapple and then, keep the remaining toppings that is supposed to be belonged on that pizza, which is really affordable and acceptable. Sometimes people can say that most traditions can be found, you know, which is my favorite pizza. I go with the pizza that has like the sausage, chicken, and I guess like many other toppings as well. But I actually don't put any types of fruit in that one pizza because it tastes disgusting and I never should have ever tried it unless if I expected to. But hopefully, yeah, I mean, it's really cool. And as of right now, it's really hot here in New York City, which is insane. So, yeah. As you can see, I'm about to leave to somewhere right now, and I cannot stay. I mean, I cannot leave Utica University within the next 2 days, which is going to be insane because there's a dorm somewhere. It's kind of like a faraway place considered to my house. It's like somewhere part of New York. Okay, maybe it's either the Bronx or something like that, but it's at central New York area. So maybe we had to take the coach bus there. No school bus because it's too far away and they cannot easily drive there. And, you know, it's going to be absurd. All the people will be there, maybe like including some of our friends and many of our amazing teachers will be there. It's going to be in this. This is going to be wholly packed. And it's going to be a bunch of people, which is totally up to 20. Like, more than 20, I believe. Which is going to be insane. It's kind of the same thing that we did last time, but actually it's gonna be way more crowded than ever before. So this is like a whole entire audience. Like whenever I see someone in person, I could just rather meet them as soon as I be able to greet other newer friends or I believe volunteer workers and I guess many other stuff too. But somehow for the better, I might have to just meet them regularly in case if they were trying to be sneaking or not. And but anyways, I had to leave in about what are you gonna do now? Well, I actually packed my stuff into this one bag that we're gonna put all the luggages in, and it's not like an airport trip. So once the coach bus has a leverage for the bag to be put in, it needs some space in order to um, so that way it doesn't collide into one single mess, and we don't want that to happen. Because if there's a mess in the coach bus, then they will forget on whose is whose, and we had to. Am I going to do a tour when I live stream the Utica University? I might not be able to because I might be living in an area with it's kind of like a dorm, but I'll show you a tour later. But I might be filming a video for something like that, so hopefully I'll be able to experience it with y'all, and it's gonna be quite interesting. So once we're out from this house, we're actually gonna be at the school first, and then the Utica, which is gonna be cool. And I might be able to stream shortly, but unfortunately, I had to end the stream in like about 15 to 20 minutes. And abruptly from that, and I might be able to continue making a video and streaming all that, which is gonna be insane. And yeah, it should be fun. What's my favorite game? You mean like any game that I played on my phone? I like Roblox, but technically, Please Donate in Roblox has officially gotten removed because, as you can see from the note that says, Please Donate is no longer playable to every single player because they had to change the price in order to play that game once again, and the developers cannot stop updating games or even though making community guidelines towards each and every single player. If they're the age of 18 or older, they still allowed to play Roblox, but if you're underage of Roblox, you cannot play. And it's kind of serious to the Roblox developers, and they cannot even have to deal with it. So you might need to be careful of that. Otherwise, there might be a situation and you won't be able to play it again. So, just a reminder for all of you. If this happens in the middle of the game, that's it. You cannot play anymore. All you gotta do is just chill and wait for everything that needs to be announced later on. Which is kind of similar based on how the developers were usually worked on. It's just because they had a hard time making such greater announcements through every single game, which is literally eruptive, and nobody wants to have that kind of nonsense through every single day, and their life might have to change. We need to ban hackers and people who try to swear and toxic people and people in the game. Yeah, exactly, because the developers refuse to ban the hackers and they keep coming into the game like every single time. It doesn't end like this. Apparently, who tried to swear in the game, which can lead to a bully or maybe like kind of similar to how we reflect onto something. Most people in game were usually toxic out all the time, and we don't want that to happen or escalate that situation. But sometimes we had to be mindful of who you play, and if you see someone that is trying to hurt you or make a funny jokes about someone, don't trust them. It can lead into cyberbully or possibly a bullying game of a person that is trying to disobey. And we don't want that to reflect onto its own abilities. Their skills can only last for about 2 months, which is not good at all. Sometimes it can be crazy for everybody too. No wonder they could experience no bad luck, no joy, and no fun, which is absurd. But, anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace!